Hello, Aries. This is your love reading for February. Um, so we're going to see how your partner or love interest feels like you're behaving. So this may not necessarily be how you are behaving, but this is their perspective on how you're behaving. And then we're also going to see how they actually feel about you. So let's do this, okay? We have the Ten of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Cups reversed. Obviously, everything I've said, it looks upright to you, but I'm reading it the other way around. So, but you know what? Let's get into it. Anyways, for those of you that are in a stable connection with someone, stable relationship, um, you know, some things have been said that were quite disrespectful to one another, or someone just wasn't careful with the way that they spoke. Okay, so there's a situation there, and the other person just feels really hurt by it because they're like, so what did you say all that for? Like, what was that about? So there's different scenarios, so you just gotta see which one resonates. Yeah, like, why would you say something like that? I haven't been disrespectful to you. Why are you being disrespectful to me? You know, or the communication is just really terrible, and the connection just isn't really working out because of poor communication skills, or because someone isn't very nice with their words, so it just ends up hurting the other person, you know. Or for some of you, it's not so much words or poor communication, but there actually was a betrayal in this connection where possibly your partner or love interest has cheated on you. Okay. Well, if it's a love interest, they can't cheat on you because they're not with you, but they still have betrayed you in some respect. They may have made out like, oh my gosh, I'm only talking to you these times. They're talking to the whole world, yeah. So, and you found out, and it's just like, this is just terrible. Okay, maybe you did this to this person, but I'm thinking more that's what this person did to you. So the reason the cards reverse is I think you're getting over this betrayal, or you're getting over these horrible words that your person has said to you. I think at first it really hurt your feelings, or the betrayal. So the betrayal that they did has either really hurt your feelings for a long time, and now you're at a stage where you're like, you know what, I'm over this. I'm not going to keep crying over this. This is ridiculous. Yeah, you hurt my feelings. You disrespected me. You violated, but I'm moving forward. That's how they're viewing you. Yeah, like you don't care. You got things to do. I'm not going to sit here and overthink about the fact that you disrespected me. No one's got time for that. Yeah. Some of you is a thing where they just have been saying some really disrespectful things to you, and you've been internalizing it, and now it's coming to the point where you're not internalizing it anymore. You're just like, you know what, like, I don't have time to be listening to this. If you want to sit there and spew horrible words, that's up to you. You do that in your time. I got things to do. I haven't got time to be listening to this. So it's like this energy, you know, of this energy of, I'm over you sitting here making me feel bad about myself. Like, it's just long. I'm not doing it no more. Okay. Some of you, it was something. Okay, cool. I feel like this is like X energy. I'm gonna move on to the next card because those are like the two scenarios I was pretty much getting. Oh, if this is a new connection, this person feels like you're getting over a past person. Yes. Okay, so there might be a situation where you've moved on from someone. So like an ex, you've said, you know what, bye, you're done, I don't want to talk to you, and now you're talking to someone new, you got a new bae, okay? And it's like your ex is looking at you like, wow, so you're really gonna have a new bae. And you're like, yes, I'm gonna have a new bae. What are you talking about? I gave you 10 chances, bro. I gave you 10 chances, sis. You've been taking the mickey, so obviously I'm going to go give someone else a chance because you obviously don't want to be taking me seriously. So I will go find someone that wants to take me seriously. Like, what do you think this is? So they're just like, okay. They're not happy about it. They thought you was going to sit there and let them disrespect you. And you said, no, you're not doing that to me, but okay, you know. You're not doing that to me. You can go find someone else to do that to, but not me, because I'm going to go find my Prince Charming or my princess. I don't need you. Yeah, so that's why I said I was picking up X energy. But then some of you is just currently someone you're speaking to. Um, yeah, those are the three scenarios I'm seeing. Anyways, I feel like this person who has disrespected you in any of the three ways I've kind of said, they want to reunite. They want to get back together. You know. So if you haven't broken up with this person, it's just a thing where you guys are together. They've said some mean things. Maybe it's a bit of silent treatment going on. They want to get back in your good books, in your good graces. They don't like the silent treatment. They don't like it. They want you to speak to them again. They want you to be more vocal. If this is someone you cut off because of the betrayal or because they're just very verbally abusive, yeah, they want to get back together with you because they really like you. I don't want to say love because I don't feel like that's something you do to people you love, innit? Because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't really be behaving like that. And if you don't love yourself, how are you really going to say you love someone else, you know? So, guys are like, if you have a partner or love interest that's just spewing a lot of, like, not nice words, and they're being, like, verbally abusive, or they're being, what's the word? Or they just keep betraying you, it's because, like, their self-love is not there. It's not there. It needs to be there, but it's just not. But they really like you, so they want to start again. But that's personally up to you if you want to let this person, you know, back in your life. Is what it is. If this is someone new, they do want to get with you, but they might, because this might be someone that hasn't actually done anything to you. So if you're thinking of someone that hasn't really done anything to you, they can tell that someone has, meaning an ex. Oh no, I really feel like you guys have moved from one relationship to another, and I know that sounds kind of like, maybe to you guys that sounds a bit trampy, but like, I don't know, I just think he said, I've given this person so many chances and I'm going to move on, right? But the way this reading is going is that the ex won't get over you even though you're trying to move on to someone else, right? So anyway, this new person is just looking at the situation like, so you've gotten over my man, yeah? You've gotten over the girl, you've gotten over the guy, so like, give me a chance in it. You might as well. Anyways, the ex kind of feels like you're not really giving them, so many different scenarios here. The ex feels like you don't want to give them another chance. If they did come back with, oh, let's be together again, you'd be like, oh, no, thank you, I don't want you. You did an ordeal on me, you took the mickey, I don't want you no more in it. I will go talk to someone else, and it will not be you. That's how they're feeling, and they feel like that's the way you're going to move forward. So even if they did come to you, you'd be like, no, sorry, I'm now talking to Alex, I'm not talking to you, you know? Like, I'm now talking to Fred, I'm now talking to Bobby, I'm not talking to you. Like, I'm now talking to Trevor, I'm not talking to you. I don't know, these random names are just popping in my head. I'm now talking to them, I'm not talking to you. So, like, it's done. I don't know, I feel like the ex is plotting to find a way to come back. If you have no ex in your situation, your lover just feels like they've really hurt your feelings or they've really betrayed you, and you're having a hard time forgiving them right now. So yeah, let's see how your partner or love interest feels about you now. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Magician. It's all kind of like the same colour scheme going on. So they basically feel like if this is an ex, they really want to talk to you, they really want to sort things out, they really, really want to speak to you, because they kind of feel like maybe there's a chance that you're not going to speak to them again, so this is the time to sort it. But at the same time, they feel like you're going to reject them. If this is someone that, you know, you are currently with, but you're just not on speaking terms right now, they want to sort out the problem. So I think soon they'll be trying to speak with you. And it might start it off with very like trivial type of conversation. Oh my gosh, like, did you hear what happened on that soap opera the other day? And you're like, what are you talking to me about that for? What does that have to do with anything? You really came on my phone to call me to speak about soap opera. No one cares about that. So you guys might be like, why are you calling me? About what? What does that have to do with anything? Some of you might, I feel like some of you are going to get irritated. Like, why are you trying to, that? I'm not happy with you. I don't like what you've said, or I don't like what you've done. So why are you trying to speak to me? Like, it's going to be that type of, like, what do you want type of vibe you guys going to give off to this person. And they know it, but this is the only way they can kind of slide in and try and make conversation. And this is someone that you're just not really on good terms with. If this is someone that hasn't actually done anything to you, anything disrespectful, then they feel like they're having a hard time trying to connect with you, because maybe they, as I said, they feel like your ex did a big ordeal on you, or you've gone through something where someone, maybe not your ex necessarily, but someone has betrayed you. So they feel like you think that they're going to betray you when they have no intentions of doing that. So they're like, the only way I can kind of communicate with you is if I keep things light, because if I try and make things a bit deep, then you're going to try and run away, and I don't really have time for that. So yeah, they feel like they have to walk on eggshells when it comes to speaking with you, so that they can try and get closer to you. And there's a deep love there. So if you just start talking to this person, I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, but they're already starting to develop deep feelings, but they feel like they can't express it, because they feel like you might have a negative reaction to it. So they feel like they have to speak lightly first, for you to, embrace them. And I said, if this is the ex, they do have deep feelings for you, but they just feel like they messed up really badly, and they're really trying to find a way to speak to you again, and they really feel like it's just not going to work. And if this also is an ex, we have a knight and a king here of completely different suits. So they feel like the knight of swords, and they feel like the person you're now with is a king of cups. So they feel like you're with a king and they're a knight, in a sense. Even if you like only speak to women, they feel like you got with a queen and they're a princess. Like, you go with someone that you actually deserve. I know that's rude, but like, it's or someone on the same vibration as you, and they're trying to get back in, but they feel like you're gonna be like, no, I have a queen now, or I have a king now. I really don't need to speak to you. Like, you're not on the same level. How dare you try and speak to me again? Like, they feel like you're gonna come with that energy. So basically, because you found your king now or your queen, you're like, yeah, you're done. You're definitely done. Because I told you I was gonna get married. I don't know where that came from. I told you. Yeah, I wanted to be serious, in a serious connection, and you want to take the mickey. You want to be disrespectful. So guess what? Like, it's done. That's if you're enough like this. For those of you where you have an ex, it's literally like a third party situation where you actually don't want nothing to do with your ex, but they keep running after you when you're trying to be, trying to bond with your new bae. Like, those of you where it's not a third party situation and you're currently talking to someone but you're in kind of bad terms, they want to improve the connection, but they don't know how. Because it's like they feel like every time they say something to you, you take it to heart, or like it hurts your feelings, and they're not trying to do that, but that's what's happening. They don't know how to fix the way they speak. Like, they just speak in a very blunt way, and you're just like, you need to fix how you're talking to me because I don't like how you're speaking, or you need to sort out the way you behave because it's not right. Like, stop disrespecting me, that type of vibe. And I said, if this is a new person, they're just trying to tread softly because they just feel like you've been through a lot and they're not trying to scare you. And then we have the Magician here in reverse. So as I said, the ex feels like they can't manifest anything with you. It's just not working out. You're just like, no, you're done. You can't have me again. You can't manipulate me, especially now that I have my new babe, because he gonna tell he or she's gonna show me what you're trying to do, and I'm definitely gonna be like, oh, okay, cool. So now there's people around to kind of like defend me in terms of like when you try to do something weird and try and manipulate me to speak to you again. I'm gonna have a good support system here. Some of you have your dad or a male figure in your life that is very supportive of you, and this person knows if they try to come back, this male figure is going to be like, is there a problem? Is there an issue? I think you need to go away. I think you need to leave my Aries alone, because there's going to be a problem. Like, they feel like your partner will actually say something to them. Like, whatever you're doing, babe or sir, it's not going to work. So you need to leave my Aries alone. Please and thank you. You know? If some of you don't have a partner, but you're just, you know, you're just trying to move on from this person because they just keep taking liberties. I just feel like your person feels like whatever they're doing is not going to work anyway, but they might as well try, you know? They might as well try to get back in there. But I just feel like you guys want to be like, no, we're not doing that again. You're not taking a mickey out of me again. How many times am I going to go through the same thing? Not again. So, yeah. And if this is a new person, they feel like they're not manifesting you the way that they wanted to, you know? Like, it's just not, it's not manifest, it's not working out naturally because you're not allowing it to, because you think they're going to do something, they're going to do something that your ex did. And they're like, I'm not your ex. Like, I don't understand why you're punishing me for what your ex did. Like, and you guys might be like, I'm actually not doing that, but they kind of feel like that, you know? So there's that. And if it's not ex, then like if a family member or friend did something that was very like disrespectful, they feel like you're kind of like making them pay for it, and they're just like, I didn't really do nothing to you, so why are you not letting this connection flow properly, you know? So there's that. I don't know. Well, Aries, if you'd like to read and like, subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. Bye guys.